I'm doing my responsibilities to the honor of drummers, so
Yeah.
that's really great, yeah. You're known for the, what is it, a certain type of technique for drumming.
Oh, the Moeller technique?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, can you tell us a little bit about it or demonstrate what the technique is?
Sure. What happened was there was a man named Sanford Augustus Moeller, and in the early 1900s, he consulted with the drummers who used to play in the Civil War. And now this years later after that, and he wanted to see what kind of techniques they were using because they had to play for so long, endurance, and they had to play on equipment that might not have been at all optimal. It might have been rained on or whatever. And he found that these guys were using this kind of motion, which is ergonomic and efficient. And that's how it became named the Moeller technique. Moeller did not invent it. He learned it from the Civil War drummers. They kind of described it to him. So my mentor, Dom, has written a book, It's Your Move, which talks about the Moeller application as it pertains to drum set. Mm-hmm. So it goes through different things like the low Moeller. Mm-hmm. It starts here, and you'll see it does that whip. It goes like this and then down. So it's like turbo. It's like power. Okay? Now with that impetus or force, that's going to create extra strokes. So we're going to take advantage of that too when we play sometimes.
Do you get carpal tunnel? Do drummers get carpal tunnel?
They do, and the Moeller technique is one of the precursors or techniques that can prevent all these kind of injuries such as carpal tunnel because it's a nice, loose, fluid ease of motion. Mm-hmm. So I'm lucky I've never been injured, and when I play, I try to stay relaxed as much as possible with these strokes. Okay, so the Moeller, this is the Moeller pumping motion. Instead of jamming into the drum, nice fluid motion you try to get. Okay, so that's one example of a form of Moeller.
Mm-hmm. And what about your posture? Do you need to sit up high or low?
It's a good question. Posture, there's a good explanation actually in Dom's book, Pedal Control, about posture that talks biologically of all the advantages of sitting up straight and what that does for your lungs and oxygen. So it's always best to sit up straight. It gives you a lot of energy and power.
Mm-hmm. Because I've noticed that a lot of drummers, their hips are higher than their kneecap. And I was just wondering if, and I know in business I need to keep my knees on hip level. So I was just wondering if drummers have a lot of back problems too.
Some do get back problems. What you want to do is just try to be as comfortable as possible. You don't want to have to reach too far or be cramped in too far.